Hello and welcome to Pro Tour Hollywood. I'm Randy Bueller here with Brian David Marshall. We are getting ready to watch the championship match. Sarah lurks over the field of battle looking down to find out whether John Ruess or Charles Gindy will become the Pro Tour Hollywood champion. In a deck that in a tournament that was all about tribal decks, that was supposed to be all about fairies, we're going to find out whether it'll be merfolk or elves that is remembered as the deck that won this tournament.
These two players squared off in this matchup in the penultimate round of the Swiss. Charles Gindy came up 2-0 over Jean Ruess.
All right, so Gindy has the elf deck. There you get a good look at him right now. He's on the right side of the screen, led with a Boreal Druid, and looks like here comes turn 2 Civic Wayfinder out of Charles Gindy. An American player, he's been known as a team-limited specialist, piloting 3 different teams with 3 different sets of wingmen into Grand Prix championship matches, has a Grand Prix win and 2 runners-up with those teams. On the other side of the table, we've got Jan Ruess. Jan is a German player. He's been working with Jim Harold and fine-tuning this merfolk deck. And here he sits in the finals.
Better than a Shadow Moor counterpart.
Sig River Guide was absolutely dominating against Shuhei Nakamura in the 4th game of the semifinals. Yeah. He's got it now in this match.
Charles Gindy commenting that it's had a little bit more impact than the River Cutthroat from Shadow Moor. Which some people I know were coming into the event were working on a rack deck with that, so whenever they would lose 3 life to the rack, you'd get to drop.
Oh, well, here's Lord of Atlantis.
This seems better.
Sig is 3-3 now. Can swing through a Civic Wayfinder. Now, how much removal does Gindy have in his deck?
Well, if we look through his deck, we see that he has Profane Command, Terror, and Thoughtseize as his removal suite. After sideboarding, he brings in Shriekmaws and Slaughter Packs.
Okay. So just a couple of terrors to potentially threaten that
4
Sig Lord of Atlantis combo while Ruess is tapped out. Instead, it'll be Garrick. That's the turn 4 play from Charles Gindy.
Will he make a guy here?
It's interesting. Slight?
No, he won't. He's going to untap 2 lands. And does he have the terror in hand? Yes, he does.
Ah, there you go. Down goes Sig. Catches Ruess tapped out. Yeah, that's absolutely got to be the right play.
Sarah approves.
Now Wayfinder should swing here, right?
Sure. Now he wants to protect his Garrick Elf Tree.
Oh, sure. Protect the Garrick from the Lord of Atlantis attack. You're right.
The only problem is there's a 3-mana Mutavault that's probably going to come in too. 3-power Mutavault.
Still, either he brings the Lord in addition, in which case you trade, or maybe, Chump Block Mutavault and send Garrick might be worth it. So Jan does indeed activate the Mutavault and attacks Garrick with a 3-3. Gindy lines up just the chump we suspected. But nothing else from Jan Ruess. He's got a Lord of Atlantis. He's got a Mutavault. He's got some cards in his hand. Gindy has Garrick, Boreal Druid, and...
Profane Command, -3/-3. Return my Civic Wayfinder.
Oh, the more reason to chump block with Civic Wayfinder. He's going to get it back with the Profane Command and take out Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, these green-black decks, it's really interesting how there's this range from, you can have a very aggressive elf deck build, or, Gindy's is a little bigger. Gindy's really starts to resemble a rock deck, right? You've got these incremental advantages, 2-for-1 with Profane Command, sort of, 2-for-1 card advantage with Civic Wayfinder.
And really it's a very mana-hungry deck.
Yes. And this time Garrick makes it 3-3.
He was very happy with his 4 Civic Wayfinders, just getting into his big, powerful spells.
Sure.
That was one of the defining characteristics of the deck for him when we talked about it after he clinched his top 8 berth.
Those big spells being the Profane Commands, obviously.
Yes.
He's got Colossus.
Chameleon Colossus, and also he's got Primal Command after sideboarding, which is pretty key in a lot of matchups.
Yeah, Adam Yurchik finished 9th at this tournament with a green-black deck that, I mean, I guess technically you can call it an elf deck, but it had no real tribal interactions, right? It didn't even have Perfect. Really looked like a rock deck to me. There's really this spectrum of, how much elf action do you have Perfects, do you have Vanquishers, or you just have, Llanowar, Boreal, 6 plus, maybe a Vanquisher for attacking.
Thoughtseize, Nails, Cryptic Command.
Wow.
Just 2 lands left in Jan's hand.
Yep, not much left of this draw. And a Treetop Village. Just shut up and let Gindy commentate for me.
Check.
Just sending in the token. Got a 3/3 Mutavault potential there.
Yep. Yeah, here's another one.
Nope.
Maybe this structure is all about the Planeswalker tribe.
Telling you, it's all about apes.
Apes.
And I think we've seen Treetop Villages do as much damage as any other creature. It's interesting looking through all these top 8 decks, with the exception of some sideboard Sunlances, there's just absolutely no burn. Romano Red was a deck that people really talked up a lot coming into this event.
Yeah, there were some decent red-green decks, too.
Yeah.
Marin could burn, right?
He had the Screds. He had the Scred. I keep thinking he's confusing me with Scred Green.
Interesting.
Yep, Jan draws Sig off the top.
Very nice.
Resolves it, and
His other Sig.
Yeah. Oh, he's only got 2?
Yeah.
Sure.
Untaps the land. Thanks to the Reachery.
Alright.
Mutavault gonna get in there?
Yeah, protection from green.
Protection from green. Protection from what color? Green. Okay.
And then we have a Terror.
Pretty good draw.
Can't block. Block. Really block. Nice.
That was a good top deck. Sig manages to get rid of Garrick. No mana left to activate it again. So here's a window where Gindy can kill it. But he'll have to draw a removal spell. Gindy puts his
tank.
Gindy puts his chin in his hands and goes into the tank. Gonna take him a second to figure out how to play the rest of this game. Yeah, this is not clear at all. Sig is 3/3. The Reachery is 2/2.
-3. You lose 3.
Oh.
That seemed pretty clear.
Smash!
He's like, eat my Boreal Druid, please.
There's Profane Commands that work
actually,
quite good here.
he's still got a Pendlehaven there. He can't even eat the Boreal Druid.
Yeah. 2, 4, 7, 10. Jan Ruess is now down to 4. And unlike the games against Shuhei where he made a comeback, he does not have a horde of Merfolk threatening a couple of Alpha Strikes. Those Profane Commands have looked really good, and that's a card that, Jan Ruess scoops it up. Charles Gindy has taken game 1.